Now that we're here, let's do it. Let's place our refining cases here. Let's place a good chunk of the wires here, but I don't need all that. I need to make about 6 of these NAND chips. Thank you. Now let's get our installation. And insulate all the lefty cable. We got the insulated head-alloy cable. Now let's place a steel in the middle, splitting the sides, and make 1, 2, 3 electronic circuits. Very nice. Now we can just do this here with our main steel to get a low level casing. That's we still gonna require raw iron, more steel, thin cables insulated with black carpet to make a low level machine room. And we're gonna need at least 2 of those, so let's get what we need, shall we? I'll need to grab more later, but for now let's just make what we can of carpets and place with some strings and some thin wire. How much I need? I need 2 for each one, so let's make all of it. Still gonna need it more later on. Now let's mark here our rogue iron and place it all into places so we can make 2. Aren't you missing something? Like more casings? Oh my. You're not in Kansas anymore. Don't you hate when you forget something so basic, like you don't have the material for that crap? Now we have 2, so let's make it our first one that, as I said so many times, it's the steam turbine. But for that we're gonna need some bronze pipe, some electric motors, and some tin rotors. So we're gonna need a lot of tin because, as you can see, we need 4 plates, a ring, and a screw. So 2, and we need 2 of those. So we need 8 plates, 2 screws, and 2 rings. So let's grab more tin. Oh, we already have that. So let us cut this, something rods, hammer them down to get the rings, cut those 2 to get the bolts, the screws, and the rest we can just hammer down into the plates we're gonna need. Aha. Oh boy. I don't remember if this was the correction place to it. Yes, it was. Miracles happens. Miracle can happen sometimes. Except that I don't have the screwdriver. And there we go. Now let's make those pipes. Which is very simple. They are shapeless like this. Now we have a little problem here. I need to make the motors, and the motors is this complex recipe that require copper cables, insulated tin cables, and iron rods and a magnetic iron rod. So we're gonna need a lot of those. Needed too. So let's cut at least 6 rods. This is done very well. Now let's magnetize 2 of them. Zoom. Another one. Now we're gonna need to get more more strings, more tin, more copper. Alright, I believe I have everything. So let's place some tin cables on the corners. Let's place the iron rods into the other corners, the magnetic in the middle, and copper cables everywhere. So you get our electric motors. Yes, motors, because we're gonna need more than just 2. Let's place those here. The casing go there. There is the tin rotors, the circuit, and the 2 bronze pipes give us our basic steam turbine. Yay! Finally something that is not the... Oh, it is steam yet. Okay, moving on. Let's go for the next one. That is, as I promised so much time, is the wire mill. We actually already made all the items from it. That's why I make so much electric motors, because you need 4 of those and 2 tin cables to get our basic wire mill. Now let's place our steam turbine right here. Where you can absorb all this thing here and produce some electricity for us. It's gonna get full very quickly anyway. Now let's place our basic wire mill here. And it's ready. Now all left to do is get one head alloy, place it here, hear the beautiful sound, see this, and 2 cables from 1 ingot. This is so divine. Remember that we needed needed a plate to get just 1 of this. We have now quadruple how much wires we can make, instead of using and going for the very difficult, long and expensive way. This is so divine. Okay, as I promised you, the next one is the ladder. Because you're gonna using a lot of stuff that require rods, and they are expensive to make. So making the ladder, we can cut that cost out. Even though we actually need to make some plates, is also very interesting, isn't? More than I suppose so. Where is that crap of Bender? Boo, he's bad, we want Bender. That is something in the way anyway. More electric motors, more circuits, more cables, and these pistons. They require more electric motors, of course, and a small steel gear, which is actually cheaper. Now, these will probably be more useful than the said ladder, because we are using a lot of ingots to make the steel plates, to make the machines. More than losing rods, huh? Well, on any case, we have eaten through our precious steel like there was no tomorrow. And I realized that I have run out of steel. Which is not good, not good, not good. I have run out of iron, not steel. Then let's speak properly. So let's make more steel. Let's shape it. Let's split it into these 4 groups and let's go refill our blast furnaces. So the next thing to do is go get more brown limonite to make even more steel. I can leave this steel there. I'm not gonna need it for now. I need to take the dark ashes or the process don't start. This should be enough to actually make the plate bender, but I'm gonna need more iron anyway to make the rods. I don't have it. So let's go trippy for the mines again. At least now we have a new friend. And I'm also gonna need more copper because this is all the copper I have left. Getting this far open the way, but it's also depleted our resources like there was no tomorrow. Let's leave a scoop here so we can get some bees on the way. Not the bees! Should not open in new tab, did we? Wow, I have done this all and it's only 130 complete. No more quests. No new quests. Boring as it can be. Well, I did some exploring to see if I could find the silver wood, and it was very close to my home actually. As you can see here, we just need to go up here, and I found this village with some interesting looting and some interesting trades, and just here we have a magical forest. So I take down one of the silver wood trees and have more interesting places to go after that. And I got some wood, but I did not get a sapling, so need to use this wisely and start to get some bees. And got this mystical one that I never had before, and so on at once, and found a lot of steel things into a chest and this iron chest plate. So maybe now the quest has completed. And I found this thing here that I have no idea what it does. But at least now we are back to home. Still have enough steam, so let's crush those steel things. I can use this steel for all other stuff. Now let's get the quest and see if he has completed the step that require the iron chest. Since we nope. No, sir. Okay, in case it's gonna be macerated too. Now let's slow down this stuff and let's go back to the mine so we can get some more iron. Just to show you, this is the first iron mine I found, remember? Now it has been quite cleared out. And I had found this. It is on a ravine. Isn't that great? And to make it the top of it, it is also has a mine shaft. Wonderful, isn't? So while I was lighting the place down there, I saw that we had some ores there, so I did go there and make some light so you can see something here. And we have company already. And here we are. Here we have it. Kalina. But as you can see, why that grapple did not fall? Kalina is level 3. And that Kalina is on black granite. So it's gonna be kind of complicated to get it out without my current options of tools. So let's go grab more iron and then some more tetrahedrite. Yes, tetrahedrite. I'm gonna leave the charcoal pirate for later, because not just the copper, I also want some stibnite, I believe it's called the name. I'm gonna show you later why this episode is getting to its maximum length anyway. Let's cut here and I'm gonna hit on at the tetrahedrite vein. And here we go. There it is. That is why I chopped one of this Douglas fir trees, and let's go that I have a tetrahedrite vein just here. So steepy to get here, but that it is a single block tetrahedrite ore. So let's go mine it for our little copper. I did not get it on the nether, and I want this one. This is why I wanna get this tetrahedrite now instead of in the basic charcoal pirate, because stibnite can be processed to get antimony. It was worth it to make it wash, and antimony it is required into the alloy smelter with some lead dust to make battery alloy. And we need to make a battery alloy so we can make batteries, of course. As you remember, my machines run into electricity, and for now we don't have any way to actually store energy because we don't have any battery. To make any kind of battery, you need to make a battery first, if that's indeed a battery alloy. So let's grab all the stibnite we can have here, along with a lot of copper, just because we can. And the tetrahedrite, we're gonna go for the macerator first, because even though I want to make something else for it, oh, it has a chance to get the also antimony. That is interesting. But let's get the crochet one. Let's check if he. Oh, water washing gave us the antimony. The most centrifuge gave us the zinc. Zinc is interesting. Possession gave antimony, and the impure one Also worth one full stack. And this one is pretty interesting indeed. But okay, let me go here mine some more. But let us end this episode right here, right now. We had reached the amount of time for the episode anyway. Just to clarify before I go, I remember why I wanted to make the ladder before the plate bender. It was because on Kirara we still had the rolling machine, and the rolling machine was easier to make than a plate bender, and I could make steel plates on it. That's the only reason why I chose the ladder before. But now thinking about this mod pack, the plate bender is after the water mill anyway. So this was On God. Thank you for your watching and see you next time.